Everyone, welcome to our mitigated Thursday night session. Due to some personnel mix-up, we have regulated to tonight, Monday. So a bit of a make-up session, but we are following the exploits, the campaign of a group called the Blessed, as they are blessed by the gods themselves, and they're trying to save the world. But as a more sort of would anyone like to, sorry, a brain fart there, would anyone like to sort of recap more recent events, specifically in the city of Rydal, where you're currently stationed?
I don't know enough about the specifics. I know the broad overview, but I know as much as I probably should.
Do you want to roll for it?
Good.
I guess Anand wasn't here.
I'll give it a shot.
So we were hanging out in the red light district, and I was approached by a drug/information dealer named Tweak, and we basically got him into a back room in one of the establishments, and we procured some drugs. We got a little bit of information about a deal that was going to go down in one of the warehouses. We hid in some boxes. We watched some action go down, and then all of a sudden people started dying left and right, and we found that the person responsible for that was named Nessa, and so we were introduced to that NPC. She is also working for the Queen of Hearts, and that's the basics of it.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, that's a brief overview, but a little more detail after that. Turns out that the deal you were busting up was not dealing with weapons, but rather drugs. And did you guys take a sample or did you not? I forget.
We have a sample of
Of Fury.
Oh yeah, Fury.
Fury. Yeah, it's like a glass bottle. It's an inhalant. It's a gas. You just pop the cork and breathe deep.
I think Jesse got a sample.
But the rest of it was incinerated, along with the warehouse itself. And you guys sort of made your way to Nessa's safe house, where she explained that she's also looking for these new weapons, because, or rather, you filled her in, you're looking for weapons, but she says she's looking, her initial mission was to look for a connection between, to look for why the King of Clubs, another sort of merchant king in Rydal, has sort of gained prominence all of a sudden, and that's the balance of power. And she tied it to Norath. And then you guys came in with the info about the guns, and so now you're looking for more information about said weaponry. And she said the best place to get it would be the Norathian embassy, because no one really knows where the King of Clubs headquarters is. Similar to all the other ones, all the other kings, well, except the King of diamonds. Everyone knows where he is. He doesn't try to hide it. So you're gonna plan is to storm the embassy. She will distract most of the majority of the guards, hopefully, while you guys infiltrate the building, find the ambassadors, ask them what they know, politely or impolitely, and or take them with you so you can interrogate them in a different place. Whatever you guys decide, she'll roll with it. You're the experts of enhanced interrogation techniques. But yeah, if they do divulge the information of where the weapons are located, she did say you guys will need to hit that the same night because they will easily put two and two together and begin to move all that stuff away out of your reach if you don't act swiftly. And that was explained to you guys in the morning, but obviously a clandestine operation like this will take place at night, so you have most of the day to sort of maybe stake the place out, or buy some stuff in Rydal, look around, explore, RP, if you will, or you can just say, F it, get us to the action, and fast forward to nighttime. But during this sort of downtime, Tara slips out. And does she leave a note for everyone?
No.
All right. She slips out stealthily and unnoticed. But what are you guys doing?
So when is this current? Is it like daytime or?
Sorry, yeah, it's daytime.
Okay.
Early morning. You guys just finished eating breakfast.
Well, I think we ought to discuss strategy. What we're planning here? Any ideas?
Well, you know me, I just like to kind of wing it.
Understandable. Let's see. I certainly can. We'll have the distraction, so it may not be necessary to sneak about. There is the issue of getting into the higher story window. I'd rather not have to fight our way through the first floor all the way up to the third floor. If help it. Ideally, I think if we can somehow manage to get in through the top floor windows and get up the same way, it'd be the best thing for it.
Yes, but how good are we at climbing collectively?
Myself, I can misty step, sort of a small little teleport up to 30 feet. I'm not the most athletic, but I can certainly patch my way up a good way. Also, I have featherfall. There.
Well, that will help on our exit, I would.
Just leave the matter of it. Well, I suppose we can try and purchase a grappling hook or something?
Is climbing always athletic, or is it sometimes?
It's pretty much always athletics. Because acrobatics is more flexibility, jumping, tumbling, doing stuff like that. That won't help you pull you up. I mean, you can only jump so high. Showing that 3
Yeah.
stories.
When it comes to climbing, I'm pretty shit.
Well, perhaps then it's worth going to look at the building to see how we may best enter it.
It's a little risky. Don't want to tip our hand too far.
I think she gave you a basic layout of the building as far as it's I think she said it's 3 stories. The ambassadors are known to like have their place of business / living quarters on the 3rd floor. And it's surrounded by a wall. But that's pretty much the info she gave you.
Well, are there likely to be guards on the 2nd floor or in the ambassador's chambers, or will they be anticipating that all security, or most of the security at least, would remain on the ground floor? I mean, it's an embassy, but it's not a military building per se. Would they expect attack?
Well, I certainly would. I would expect them to be prepared for one. Every embassy should have some manner of guards if they're expected to be protecting these diplomats from other places. Wouldn't do well to have a diplomat killed on your own soil. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, is our
Planning the attack.
is our missing companion back?
You betcha.
Well, we were just discussing how one would break into an embassy, so I'm sure that Slizik has great ideas.
The front door, yes. That's, I think, probably the best way.
What? Okay, what about this, though? Grappling hooks. Ah? Pretty good.
Why are we breaking into this place?
Because we gotta kidnap and / interrogate some higher ups.
Didn't we have a plan? Didn't we say, like, we were climbing the back wall or something? I don't know. It's been a minute.
Yeah, you might be sort of confused. That was our plan for the infiltrate a different estate in our other Thursday game.
Right.
This one, the plan for this one was Nessa was going to distract the NPC. Nessa was going to distract the guards for you guys, allowing you to sneak by, hopefully undetected, unaccosted, unchallenged, where you can then storm the embassy and make your way up to the 3rd floor, where the ambassadors are known to conduct business, and their living quarters are there also. So, and then you can either ask them questions there or extract with the hostages.
So, do we know how many boys are in this building as guards?
Nessa has been staking the place out, so she would say a little bit more than a dozen.
I mean,
We
we can take them, right?
Yeah, she's like one to 2 dozen.
Ew.
She doesn't seem concerned about it, though.
Yeah, we can take him. It's fine.
I'm telling you, this is a foolproof plan. Here's what we do. Buy ourselves a grappling hook. Our friend Cedric here hurls it up. We scamper up. Blast open the windows. They're boarded, right? I would imagine.
Yes, they would probably be closed at night.
Well, we just bust on through. Go to the window. Grab every high value target we can. Go outside. Jump out the window. I cast Featherfall. We float on down. No problem. Then we bring them back for questioning. In which case I can cast suggestion. Make them more pliable.
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Where do we get grappling hooks?
Where's your grappling hook store?
Strangely enough, there's usually not stores or stalls dedicated solely to grappling hooks.
What? This is the place where you can buy anything. This is Rydal.
It's more like a general store sort of situation you would go to.
Wow, I am disappointed in this place. I heard you could buy anything here.
You can, but that doesn't mean there's a dedicated store to every type of good.
What?
Someone can make a killing. This place.
I think there's definitely a niche market.
I mean,
here
if you want to try to stop this whole, being emissaries for Stormhaven business and settle down to open up a grappling hook store.
So we break into a place and then we open up a grappling
in Rydal. I mean, Alaric might get mad. I think it's hilarious.
I mean, that guy's a wiener, though, right? Who cares?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I like this plan a lot.
Well,
I
let's.
mean, I do think the marketing for bespoke grappling hooks may be slightly limited, but
That's exactly. We'll hit that niche.
The exclusive clientele.
Yeah. Custom orders. I mean, this is down the line. We can workshop this later. We do have an important thing to do. So, general store?
Yes, well, let's go.
Hopefully they don't ask questions.
Sure they won't. You're a naval type.
Sure, yes.
There's lots of use of grappling hooks on boats.
Yeah. Slizik does, for sure.
they're probably standard in adventuring gear.
That's right. Standard in adventuring gear.
Now, see, I'd imagine if you're trying to dock yourself, you take a grappling hook, you throw it, and you pull yourself over
I'm a
shore.
master of docking, yes.
Phrasing.
Oh, God.
Phrasing. Anyway, yeah,
Anyways.
you guys can go search for. Nessa says I have some stuff to do, but you can just meet me back here at night. She was going to tell Tara this because she is the other elven person here, but she'll look to you. Then, Alistair, and say essentially the phrase and what you have to do to get into the magic door. So you guys can enter if she doesn't happen to show, but just be back here by nightfall.
There we go.
All right. Now let's go shopping. Off to the general store, I suppose.
All right. Well, there are a number of general stores, or stores that sell various goods. Some specialize in household items, adventuring, gear, that sort of thing. And you find one that you think fits your what you're looking. Will have what you're looking for.
They have a sign that says we sell grappling hooks in it.
I mean, it's just an adventuring gear store.
Climbing and more.
Fair enough.
Standard adventuring gear.
Yeah, standard adventuring gear company.
Aye, fair enough.
Ye old Acme adventuring store.
I went to a general store the other day, couldn't find anything specific.
Nice.
We're jail. We're jail.
Not again.
All right, away.
I'm looking how much up how much a grappling hook costs because they probably have a price.
I'm gonna need a real strong one for my dragonborn boy.
So it has a weight for it, but let me look up at D&D Beyond. Might have more info. Of course,
For $5.
so easy to use D&D Beyond.
They're not paying us. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Yet.
I know, you gotta start plugging if you want them to take notice.
Did you
I
not
don't
buy
think
the
that's-
grappling hook page?
Yeah, come
You have
on,
to
man.
buy that stuff.
So I put kook in it. Autocard do hook. That's looking out for me. Okay. Yeah, so it's 4 pounds and it costs 2 gold for one. The salesman assures you that it is weight checked for 500 pounds.
Excellent.
Well, what did you use to test it?
Well, we get a person and we put more and more weight on them until the rope snaps.
Fatter and fatter, dude.
That's how these. It's like how you test a bridge, you know.
Wait, I believe we
Fucking
need.
fat man on it.
We'll need probably around 3 to accommodate all of us.
Also, I'll need a bit of rope because I'm gonna probably put this guy on my back to be able to climb this wall.
Well, if you have the adventuring,
much
if you have the
do you weigh?
adventuring, if you start with the
Oh, right.
explorers pack or whatever, you should have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, I weigh 400 pounds, and this guy probably weighs more than 100 pounds. So
That's why. Remember the other part of the plan? Whispering so that people
no, I
can't.
definitely forgot already. I
Or just-
apologize.
Just jump out the window with the guy, and I'll cast feather.
Oh, way better idea. Way cooler too.
Alright, so put us down for 3 grappling hooks.
All right, he says that'll run you 6 gold.
Alright, I'll pony that up.
That's chump change to you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Right now, just go ahead and tie the rope sections to the grappling hook. Make sure. Actually, here, Susan, you do the knots. You're a boatsman.
That's me. I'll do some knots. I know
There.
all of them.
I'm not gonna add you to a dex check or anything because you are, like I said, you are a sailor. You know your knots.
Do some knots in the middle so it's easy to climb. Whatever.
Very good idea. Yeah, I'll do that.
And yeah, you very easily sort of attach all these to the ropes you already have in your possession and exit the store.
Have we slept?
Yes, this is the next day, so you have taken a long rest. You also should be level 5, so if you're not level 5, do that.
Oh, yeah, no. All right, come on, hit dice. Yeah, that's about right.
That's why do you do this?
I asked the same question.
Wow, guys.
Do you
I
randomize
am-
your spells too?
I am outraged. I'm so outraged.
You
I
could
can't
have
speak.
you could have like 60 health by now. You realize you just took the
I
average,
could have
right?
100 health right now. I don't have 100 health at all, even close.
I'm just saying.
But I could.
And I mean, it's guaranteed though. You just took the average. You could have.
How much health do you have?
I'm sitting at a big 52 after that level up.
I'm 43, and I'm a wizard.
Yeah, I'm at 36.
Still the
Get
most.
good, dirt boy.
Yeah, still the most with a D12. Yeah.
Get good, dirt boy.
Okay.
I'll show all of you.
Anyway, just really count on the resistance to
Oh, man.
weapon damage.
I've said this before, but when I hear that sigh from you, Nathan, it makes my day.
It helps me get through my day.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, so you guys don't forget you also have extra attack now. If you haven't put that in, which might be helpful.
Oh my god, yes.
I think maybe bonus rage damage too. I don't know. Look it up.
I'll check it out.
But yeah, so you guys are exiting the store, and let's see. Slizik would not notice this because he has abysmal perception.
Yeah.
But Onid, Aja, and Alistair, give me a perception roll.
Bam.
And the reason I did not do passive because it's quite crowded. And you're sort of because it's around it's almost midday now, so the marketplace is packed with people.
Asha coming through with for us.
And so Aja, you were the only one that seemed to notice there's a very large individual, large as in tall. They could be trailing you, and you can't really make out their features, but they do have a very vibrant red hair, and that's how you sort of notice them. But you notice they're
How
very
close
tall,
is she?
and they have red hair.
How close?
They are they're following you, and they're trying to like get closer to you, but they're being polite to anyone they happen to bump into, and they're like apologizing, that sort of thing.
So I will point her out to the rest of the party and say, "Get a load of this."
Yeah, I'm getting a load of it.
Yeah,
Do I-
Toad's getting a load of that.
Do I see Aja do this?
Yeah, you were trying to be stealthy, but you're 6'6" and you have bright red hair. So I mean, also you're in mithril armor, so you're not really the most inconspicuous individual.
Very true.
You are taller than Anand? Holy shit.
Well, strangely enough, on it, as she approaches, you also recognize her in Asimar. So,
Yeah.
And that's wild. She looks surprised.
I would say that the feature that tips that off is probably the fact that her eyes are like this weird, sort of unusual lime green color, and there's like a bit of distortion, or not distortion, but like a bit of a masking over the irises, so they're a little more subtle than a normal humans would be. So this figure comes up to you guys and says, "Oh, hey there. Been looking all over for you guys."
That's
Really?
disconcerting.
I'll just like look over at like a kind of like little arrangement of stalls and gesture out to say, "A thing of beauty, don't you think?"
She'll look over to the stalls and say, "Oh yes, those are quite some well-made furs, especially that black one over there. I think it'd make a nice little coat."
I'll give a little look to the rest of the group.
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh right, we haven't met. My name's Anastasia, but you can just call me Anna. Alaric sent me. Well, that's not 100% true.
Insight check.
Yes.
yeah, you can.
I wanna... yeah.
Oh
Gee.
dear.
Alistair, truer words have never been spoken.
It's good enough for me. Alaric's a trustworthy sort of fellow.
I know it might sound odd, but I've seen the things that you all have been getting up to. Um,
How? We're completely inconspicuous.
well,
We're
same
all
way you
like
do it,
6'5".
apparently.
Anand answers in Celestial and is like, we are not inconspicuous at all. Nonetheless, neither are you, and who are you?
I already told you. You can call me Anna.
I just want to say,
That's
I'll say
your
also in
name, but
Celestial.
who are you?
I'll say it's Celestial. I mean, we could speak common. I mean, that's rather rude, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit left out at the moment.
You don't know what's going on.
Ah, shit! How do we know you're cool?
Well, she is
I'm the
wearing
redhead.
she is
We're
wearing
all cool.
mithril splint armor.
I'll hand out. I have 10 hits of drugs on my person at the moment.
Oh my god.
This is
I-
not the other Thursday
God.
game. This is not the other Thursday game. No.
No, I have 10. I do. I have 10 hits of rush and 2 vials of fury.
Don't put that away. Put that away.
How do we know he's cool?
But we'll deal with it later.
Or she,
how about
rather?
this? How about this? Okay. So, do we each like have a mark of the god that's blessed us?
You
Right.
have no. It's nothing so
That's right.
overt like that. The only thing that
Anand has a big ass fucking quarterstaff that like
yeah. Well, she does, yes, because it's her personal item. It's like a golden quarterstaff beacon of hope and light.
So I want to point out that she's probably wearing like a big old cloak right now to like cover the head and I guess the body from most angles. But there's like a big old book there hanging off her waist from a chain, and also what looks like to be a holy symbol. So there is that, and it's a symbol of Arya, which I think is like a complete circle, right?
Yeah, it's
A
a
ring?
sphere or a ring. But yeah, you guys can give me a perception roll because you guys are checking her out. Wow,
My
Slizzic!
lizard eyes.
Damn, you got that? It's that. Oh, I forgot.
Slizzik's got hot chick radar.
No,
Clearly.
it's the he's nearsighted.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good thing
Up
she's
close,
wearing armor.
up close, he can see everything. Far away, just not so much.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, so it's not something easy. I mean, it's not something hard to miss or easy. Yeah, words. She's not trying to hide it. And it's something. It's not. It's easy to see because it is catching the light of the morning. She is also wearing a mithril ring similar to what you guys are wearing.
Whoa, I have a mithril ring.
Yes.
Yeah, we all do because
Oh.
we're ambassadors of Storm.
Yeah, it denotes you as a emissary / ambassador of Stormhaven. And
Okay.
for
I'll write
cities,
that
it's sort of like your paper, as it were. It's cities will city officials will know that ring and know what it means, and so they shall treat you accordingly. Not in Rydal, of course, because of lack of central government, but other places, yes.
Okay.
No, I'm not the greatest of sneaks, but when it comes to a fight, I bet I could give Slizzic a run for his money.
Oh, don't tempt him. Please don't tempt him.
No, I'd rather say I've been looking forward to the chance.
Oh,
Now-
Alright,
Well, why don't you guys
Arm wrestle now!
Yes.
Let's go get lunch, and you can arm wrestle at a separate table, so that we don't have to pay when you break it.
Yeah, maybe over a couple of mugs of ale. I heard they make it good here in Rydal.
Oh, we
The
can play Edward
seafarers,
Forty
right?
Hands.
I'll give Slizzic like an elbow nudge.
I'm just still pissed off. My neck vein is bulging, and I'm practicing my
Gotta take a call, be right back.
my warm up routine for this. I'm blanking on the name. What the fuck's it called? Arm wrestle.
Get that breathing technique.
Yeah, yeah.
Anand is just pinching the bridge of her nose, like, "Oh Lord, not
See,
again."
she is me in game. Like, she is the one sighing. But yeah.
She's your avatar. All right, let's head to this.
Yeah,
what are we heading to there?
lunch is a simple affair. There are some street stalls, vendors set up for street food, but there's not a place, at those locations for you to engage in a contest of strength. So you have to go to a sort of a sit-down place. Due to being Rydal, most of the places by the water, and so they cater to a rowdy bunch, sailors and the like. And so, strangely enough, you are not the only people engaging in arm wrestling contests. There's also gambling. There's like dart throwing / axe throwing, what have you, competitions, that sort of thing. It's all manner of ways that sailors blow off steam, or try to earn a couple extra coins.
All right, whoever loses buys drinks.
Naturally.
Put him up.
Just a straight strength check. Just a D20, whatever your strength modifier is.
Oh my!
Oh no! Yep. So you both have a +5, so this will be. She could roll worse. You could roll, but apparently not. Yeah.
Skadoosh!
Man, there's no resistance.
My arm! Ah!
Anand actually looks a little impressed. She's still pinching the bridge of her nose.
All right, what are you drinking?
Lizik, for shame.
Yeah,
These
right
dragon boys cannot keep it up in arm wrestling.
In many ways, yes.
Well,
God.
last game, Torian, the dragonborn there, lost to a ranger, a dex space ranger in an arm wrestling contest. So it was hilarious.
Well, his girlfriend.
Yeah, but he actually did lose though. He wasn't playing it off. Like, he rolled poorly, less than you.
Well, I don't know about you, Slizzy, but it sounds like it's a time to celebrate. You can get me some bourbon.
Bourbon. All right, what are you drinking?
I'll have a brandy.
The worst smell they've got.
A woman after my own heart. On it.
Wine. Yes, let's go with
Classic.
wine.
Classic.
All right.
No, it's going to be terrible wine. She just doesn't want to get drunk because she has to babysit.
Some goon. I'm going to, go buy that. And as I'm walking to the thing, I'm like replaying it with my arm, like what I could have done better. I'm just like acting it out.
There's going to be a round 2 eventually, and you are not going to be caught flat-footed this time.
Downward pressure. I come back with drinks. So, what's your deal? How do you know Alaric?
Well, we're both paladins for one.
Do all paladins know each other?
More or less.
Oh, jeez.
In this setting, that's pretty much what she said is true. Like, because if you're a paladin, you train in Stormhaven.
Actually? Oh, shit.
Yeah, like it's like the holy city. So while there might be a monastery somewhere else, like 95% of them are located in Stormhaven or the surrounding area. And certainly, Alaric might have not been known until recently, but certainly once he was appointed Marshal of the Army, is kind of famous now. So,
yeah, what a great guy.
And he sent you along to us?
It's more like I had visions, and I insisted, and he agreed.
Well, I mean, that followed.
Yeah, I've been seeing them for a while now.
It's apparently a very exclusive club. Anand still has her hood up in here, BT dubs, so there's like glowy golden eyes looking at you like Jawa style, and that's pretty much.
I feel like we both got the same thing going on, except that mine's green and yours is gold.
Yeah, so they pretty much look like two Jawas that are very, very tall, talking in a bar.
Houdini!
Those visions are a bitch, though.
Yeah, they can be.
Well, I guess we have a bit of a job we're going on tonight, if you're interested.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be here otherwise. I'm just not sure how helpful I'll be. Well, I think I'll be helpful as far as the interrogation is concerned.
Well, we have till dark.
Yeah, you guys can continue to RP, or like I said, just hit the chapter, skip, fast forward button.
Anastasia looks over towards Anna and says, "You're not a cleric, right? Or sort of, kind of, not really, ambiguous."
More or less not at all, but my mother was.
I'm a bit of one.
Yes,
Oh.
Alistair is a little bit cleric. I'm not a cleric at all. I just have abilities in that direction.
Right. Well, there's a handy little a boon from one of the scriptures. I think it translates roughly to zone of truth. Will come in handy, I think.
Ah, very much so, yes. I know exactly what you mean. Alaric was rather fond of it, and so was my mother during the interesting times in Stormhaven recently.
All right.
So what's the plan then?
If we're, I'll tell her in Celestial in like a quiet. Or actually, no, I have a message. I'll just cast message. So the idea is that we take these grappling hooks. We're going to throw them over the side. We're going to climb up, break in through a window, try and grab the important VIPs as much as we can. Dive out the window. I cast Featherfall. We get up there, no trouble.
Awkward silence for the rest of us.
In Celestial, in a whisper. Oh, well, I can reply to message now.
Yeah. Yeah, you can reply to the message. Will you reply to the message?
And you just nod.
Yes, sorry, I had to text somebody. Says, okay, and escape plan?
Window.
Yeah.
Right, but you can't just drag a bunch of dignitaries through the streets. Well, you can, I guess, if they're quiet about it.
That's why I'll be casting suggestion in order to make them more compliant.
How many are we grabbing?
Nessa, do we know how many there are?
She is not here.
I think she took
Oh,
off.
she's not. Okay. Do we know how many there are?
I think she said there were 3.
Yeah.
She would know that much. The guards, she doesn't know because she hasn't watched the place extensively, but she knows rough numbers on those.
Okay, so I'll carry 2 and Sleuth carries 1.
That's good. Well,
She gives you another elbow nudge.
How big are her biceps?
I mean, just due to her sex, probably not as big as yours. It's the lack of testosterone.
Oh, skadoosh, I flex. I got at least 1, at least 2.
There's only 3, Slinzik.
I'll take all 3. I'm very upset. My masculinity is in question.
Aja's just gonna give him a look like, oh, please.
Yeah, Anand rolls her eyes.
Yeah, that's about right.
She rolls her eyes and does a Cersei wine sip. Like, that's where she is right now in life. Cersei wine sipping.
Yeah.
It's all right, friend. You just didn't drink enough before that fight.
That's a very good point. In that case,
There is the issue of actually getting to where we need to be quietly. Should that not quite go so good, there may be a bit of a kerfuffle, but I'm sure that we'll see our way through it. In the meantime, I would like to. Will this be considered a short rest?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, you probably won't have time for another long rest, but yeah, you can have a couple of short rests in between if you're trying to do something related to that.
Arcane recovery to get a spell slot back.
What are you missing?
I don't know. I saw I had
You
2.
should. I mean, you should have everything because you just took a long rest.
I thought I must have done something. Like I must cast some
Have you
second level
cast a
spell.
spell between breakfast and lunch?
Or like last week when we were awake.
Oh,
When Nessie was telling us.
possibility.
Okay, let's see.
well, I'm going to start drinking before our mission to make sure I'm ready.
So,
We should all take a little dose of some rush. Help us
Yes.
quite a bit.
oh lord. So I forgot to write down what Rush does. So
I have it. It's +1 to initiative and +1 to dex saves.
oh,
It
okay.
keeps playing concerts when it's 60 years old.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh, Tom Sawyer, man, inside, nailed it.
So we got. All right, is everyone down to do that? Everyone.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Okay, that's
Love this
one.
plan.
Perhaps at the time.
It's a great plan.
Okay.
Nothing can possibly go wrong with
It's
this plan.
partying.
Yeah, maybe don't have bottles in the middle of lunchtime.
Mm,
No, we're not doing it. Now we're waiting till we're about to embark. It only lasts so long.
Also, Alistair, I'm really sorry for saying this, but are you sure such powerful stimulants are good for you? You know, health-wise?
Why wouldn't they be?
I don't know, heart palpitations maybe?
My heart works twice as hard as anyone here.
This is true, actually. It's
well,
actually
Mr.
correct.
Drum.
Don't doubt it.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm a man, 55 years young, prime of my life.
Oh wow, you look good for your age.
Oh, thank you.
Well, let's get slammed.
Yeah, so you guys, some of you get sauced before you decide to engage on this crucial mission.
Mm-hmm.
I've just had one drink.
And
I just had a brain. Nice.
do you guys, well, still does you make your way back to the safe house, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
When night falls, and as you approach the sort of stairway to get up to the balcony where the door is located, out of the shadows emerges Nessa. She says, I was waiting for you guys. What took you so long?
We're planning our mission. So we have.
I was drinking.
Yeah, I can smell it on you.
Excellent.
Oh, wait, this is Anna.
Oh, you have a new friend.
Yes, they're also one of the blessed. Touched by who was again? Which god?
She sort of just like looks at Alistair for a moment, thinks about him, shrugs her shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a bit above my pay grade, but whatever. If you say she's cool, I guess she's cool.
Yeah, the Boy Scout said he was cool too.
Yeah, we met her like 2 hours ago. Should be totally fine.
You're just you're
Shall
just
we,
saying that so she won't beat you up.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared.
shall we proceed under the cover of darkness? So we're not and I can cast a little pass without trace.
Well, surely we should do this during the day because they would never expect something so brazen and pretty much really dumb.
How?
Nobody expects the Stormhaven Inquisition.
Yeah.
That's just like, how are you still alive?
I have very big muscles, but apparently that doesn't matter anymore.
Did I miss something? Did I?
Are we? It's nothing.
They're just for show, like a dewlap on a around Tijuana.
I sadly flex. I flex sadly.
Okay, yeah,
It's been a weird day.
sure.
I use Slizzard and rough pat on the
Worry
back.
about it.
Maybe don't drink so much next time. Alcohol is a depressant.
Oh, we're about to take drugs, by the way.
We invite you to do this.
No, I don't need
I want to
those.
snort this up.
Oh, well,
Rush is an injection.
Oh man,
What?
come on, that's no fun.
you said it was a smoke.
Oh yeah, you can smoke it. Yeah. Well, there's a variety of ways to get Rush, but there's an injection, there's a smoke as well. Fury is the one that has to be inhaling because it is a new drug on the market. They don't have other ways to do it yet.
Right, is everyone ready? Getting out my dose.
I pull out, yeah.
I suppose so.
Let's hit this shit.
Aja?
I'm ready.
Are you?
Snort.
He's asking if you're taking a hit of Rush.
Oh no, I don't touch stimulants.
Right.
Only depressants for me. Yay.
I guess so. The three of us dose up on some Rush.
It'll last for 1 hour.
Woo!
All right. Yeah, you feel your sense of time is like weird, like you're trying to recalibrate.
I don't feel drunk anymore. I can party all night.
So, if we're ready, we all ready?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll cast Pass Without Trace. Everybody.
All right, and you guys make your way to the embassy, located in sort of the border between the dock/warehouse district and the wealthy district. And you make your way there, thanks to Pass Without Trace and it being dark or nighttime. There's not a lot of people that are out and about aren't looking to interact with others. Not looking for trouble. They got their own stuff they're trying to deal with and do. And so definitely no one really looks twice in your direction. This is Rydal after all. You make your way with relative ease to the embassy, and you see it. It's sort of a standalone structure, and it has some separation from the buildings around it too. Obviously, it's not as tall as all the buildings around here, but due to the amount of land or spacing that it has, it is obviously a building of some prominence.
Grappling hooks away? Or do we look? We should probably look for people first.
And you see two guards at the sort of gate situation, and then Nessa slings off her lute from her back and begins to play it. And it's very weird when she plays. Is anyone else's character musically inclined?
Yes, hello.
Do you have a lute? Do you have a musical instrument?
Oh, I thought you meant do we like music? No, I don't have an instrument.
Okay, so you've been on Rydal, and at nighttime, like I said, it's still pretty like noisy. See, like there's a background noise level, whether it be people drinking, carousing, bar fights, that sort of thing, partying. It dies down a little bit due to your location, but it's still an undercurrent there. When she begins playing, that is all gone. In fact, all sound is gone except what she's playing. And as she sort of like gives you a look, like follow me, as she begins playing and walking sort of casually up to the gate.
You indicating to us to follow her?
Yeah.
Okay, I suppose we try and stay out of sight.
Anand's following.
Yeah, same.
And then, even though you're in close proximity to her, as she's playing, the guards do notice her stepping out of your sort of field of path without a trace. She approaches them, but they notice her, and they don't. But they don't try to stop her. There is strange sort of set of emotions on their face that's hard to place. It's like they know what they should do. They should be stopping this individual. They should be questioning them, turning them away, that sort of thing, but their bodies aren't lining up with what their eyes are showing you. And so rather than bar her entrance, they actually open the door for her. And as she crosses the gate, the threshold into the compound proper, they begin to follow her.
So they're no longer in like around the gate.
Yeah, so the gate is now open, and there's no one attending it.
Right. Now's our chance. Let's go.
Aye. Set in. Grapple hooks away.
And so let me give you the amazing drawings of Nathan, as always. So imagine...
I don't think I'll need my imagination because this is going to be so...
This is
Wow.
the fucking best.
Oh, whoa!
So imagine that's the building that you guys are turning. This is the gate right here, and this is the wall around it. And she has moved sort of out, and Messa has gone this way, and she's gone to the right.
Okay.
And with these two like guard people following her, and as she sort of turns this corner out of your view, the melody she's playing was before like hauntingly beautiful, now becomes more frantic, and you hear like a commotion on the first floor, like lights are being turned on, and guards are like, you hear them shouting, and but it seems like their shouts seem strange to you, like dim. But they begin, you can hear them piling out in this direction. Like going towards this side of the compound.
Alright, I guess.
Just to be clear, this inner box is the building.
Yes, sorry.
I guess let's go
So
this
likely.
way.
It is, and call me Picasso.
Let's go this way, I guess.
All right, sir. Sleazy, Anna, throwing
Aye.
the grapples.
Grapple hooks away. I throw one.
Alright, so you guys are going around the corner. You're going around to, let me get my sweet ping on. You're going around here and you're grappling hooking. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Evidently.
Roll me, just a, because you're trying to get to the top. Give me a dex, like a dex weapon attack. I'm treating this as a ranged weapon because you're throwing it. Perfect. Easily sails. You're trying to hit the top of the roof, I'm assuming.
Just walk up. I can't.
You got your
Are we
robot.
going to the third?
Yeah, but like that's typically how grapple hooks
Yeah,
work.
you want the thing to go over the roof so that it hooks onto something so that it doesn't just fall the fuck.
Yeah, so it soars up to the third floor, and you give it a few like test tugs, and it is held fast. It was a masterful throw. Now all that is required is for you to climb it. Now looking in the first floor, you see the first floor that you guys has
Is there?
that you're on is there's light in it. There's illumination, and there's no boards on the windows. It has been emptied out. You don't see any movement. You don't see anyone in there. They appear to all have run out. The second and the third stories do have shutters on them, but you do see light creeping through the cracks of the windows. All right, this is where the athletics checks comes into play. The DC is significantly lowered because you have a rope, but you can still fail.
And we, I guess I'll hand over another grapple to Aja. Say, try to do the same thing with these two. Got 2 more ropes.
She there?
Aja.
It's what 20 plus the dex modifier.
Oh, it's just weapon attack, essentially. Yeah, it's a like a
Just a
ranged
dex
weapon
check.
attack. You can just roll dexterity if you want.
I'll give her guidance.
Ho ho! Yes. It sails forward. And also you hear that tink on the roof. But it seems very faint. It's really strained to hear it. But you give it once again, like Slizik, you give it a few test pulls, and it seems to have held fast.
And the other one?
I did it. Come on.
13 is not good, because if it was a second story building, that would be great. But a third story, it does fall back down, and so you gather back the rope up.
Also, you have guidance on those. Or you have guidance on the next one as well.
That's a d6.
That's a D4.
Nice.
Oh yes, a 17 is good. Third one goes up. Also, it takes a little bit of wheeling, but you get to hold on to something. Give it a few test pulls. See, everything seems good.
All right, so I'd say that you 2 strong ones, you go up first and you try and pry off those windows before we can go in. And how far up is the third story window?
Floors are about 11 feet, right?
Something like that.
So I would say it's 20 feet up then, or around 20 feet in terms of falling damage.
So the third story is?
Yeah. Because you're on ground floor, up 10 feet would be the start of the second floor. Up another 10 feet would be the start of the third floor. Unless I'm
Sure.
Nope, that's how floors work.
crazy.
Let's go.
Yeah, strong ones. Crowbar, apply it off. Work together. Guidance.
All right. Now, Anna, you are wearing splint armor, so you are encumbered. So your athletics check will need to be, even with the rope, will need to be pretty high to climb up. Which shouldn't be a problem for you, as you have all previously displayed your ability to
Dude, you got a D400.
to beat Slizik. Okay. So with a 15, Slizik, you manage to clamber up with the help of the rope. You manage to, and the grapple, manage to clamber up there. And you are now, you hear some sounds coming from the second floor, but they don't appear to be alarmed. It's like,
Am I able to peek in, like, as I'm going by?
yeah, it's like a casual conversation, and you can see people moving in there, but you can't, the crack is not wide enough to see exactly what's going on. You hear like murmurs, but it's all very like chill conversation. Like obviously, it doesn't match what's going on in the courtyard now, and you can hear there's sounds of battle, and Nessa is laughing maniacally.
Okay, let's quickly crowbar this window out.
This is the second
The
floor,
one
though.
on
You
the
can
third
continue
floor.
to you can continue to climb and get to the third
Yeah.
floor. But that's what you see on your way up.
Yeah, on the third floor.
The third floor, you don't see. You just see the light. You don't see any figures moving. The third floor is dead quiet to you.
I get out my handy-dandy crowbar.
All right. Now this will take some finagling because you need to have one hand on the rope.
Mm-hmm.
So just give me a attack at disadvantage.
Is that just like a strength
Yeah,
check?
just a strength.
I had said, I thought the two strong ones were going up together.
I don't know
Yeah,
if she's here.
sorry, is Anna here?
Howdy.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm sorry. So you are like side by side tandem, like Rainbow Six Siege style, on the ropes, with Slizik. So you can try to tackle the same door together, or you can try separate. I mean, sorry, same window together. You can try separate windows.
Did she make it up?
And that's sort of
Yeah,
like
give me an athletics check.
Over Slizzie's shoulder and says, "Do you need a hand?"
Give
I
me-
mean, let's see if you make it up.
yeah, give me an athletics check.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you gotta climb
sorry.
up there first.
I'm dumb.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
Damn, dude.
Even the DC was high because you're wearing armor. But
How the fuck do we have two people with 20 strength at level 5?
because 4d6 and lucky rolls. But yeah, you managed to clamber up there, belaying your heavy armor almost, surprising everyone. And you are... Slizik is struggling, muscles straining, but he gets up there in time. You just, like a spider monkey. Up
My
the,
message. More like Anastasia Clamberline.
Nice.
Also word jail. Also word jail.
Why doesn't he get put in word jail?
I said word jail. I said also word jail.
She like closes her eyes and just like lets out a sigh, and then looks at her hands and realizes that she's about to facepalm with the hand holding the rope, and just uses the other hand instead.
But yeah, so you see Slizik reaching out and pulling out a crowbar and trying to begin this work. Do you assist him, or do you do something? Do you attempt something similar to a different window?
I'm gonna grab onto the crowbar with one hand, and then I'm gonna like give on the rope and slide down a little bit. So I use my weight to help him.
Do I just roll normal then?
Yeah, if she is helping you, then you just roll normally.
My God.
Oh
Ow.
no! So
The
you
one thing I'm good at.
the roll. Yeah, you just man. Hopefully, combat will be better for you. But you just you're just splintering the wood. Like your crowbar's not finding purchase. You can't leverage it right with the rope in your in your hand, and you're getting like tangled up in the rope, and you're like, help, help.
Excellent. I feel so cool right now.
Like it is not representative of what you usually are like around ropes, and that like as being a
Yeah, Dex is all well and good, but I'm supposed to be a strong boy, and all my strength checks have been awful.
You think a sailor would be more comfortable around, ropes and climbing and stuff like that, but due to rigging, but you are bucking that traditions, that stereotype.
Yeah.
He needs some assistance.
Yeah.
He is not enough to do it. Someone else will have to help climb up and help him.
Well, no, man.
Okay, so
the
that's
two of us cannot.
Yeah, both of them together they can't.
No,
Can we
because
try
she's helping.
another one?
She's helping. That's why.
Can we try another door?
Yeah, you can try another window, but it'll do another athletics check to sort of get you over there to readjust where you're at.
Can Anand just Eldritch Blast the damn window?
Oh yeah, you can.
No, don't do that.
If you want to, just give me an attack roll.
I need to flex on Slizik some more.
So it's like, even though you're hammering away at this, we're not hammering, but like trying to like pry this open, you don't, like, even you're splintering the wood, you don't hear the wood splintering.
Oh, you guys hear me?
Yep.
What the fuck? My mic's being strange, sorry. Yeah, I'm having a rough time.
Are you sure I can't just blast the window open?
Yes.
Be loud.
Nothing is loud right now.
When you're saying
like,
that, it's like you're speaking at a like a several decibels lower than normally. Like someone's lowered the volume on your voice.
Do it.
Literally nothing is loud right now.
Do it.
The only thing that is loud that you guys hear is the sound of fighting around the corner and Nessa's laugh. Yeah, you just tear a hole in that. There is all you hear is like a creak of wood, like opening a door. But it's not the explosion that you would expect by just punching a hole through this.
Should have just thrown a brick at it.
All right, I'm gonna.
I did, proverbially.
Seeing the opening, I'm gonna step up to the rope. Gonna spit in both my hands, rub together. Going like I'm about to climb up, and I'm gonna misty step up to the third floor.
Yay! Yep. So how it is,
Anand
you will
is gonna try and
fall.
climb
You
the
will
rope.
fall a little bit, but it's like maybe a foot because you can see the ceiling of the third floor. So you just fall like a foot essentially.
What is going
On
on?
your
What is
feet.
this
right now?
scribbled bullshit
Yeah.
happening
I don't
here?
know what that is. Who's orange? That's Slizik doing that.
I'm literally not, but I promise you.
Well, that's your color, man.
Oh, I definitely am. I apologize. I had it on my on the thingy. How do I delete this?
I'll just
Just
delete
like
all drawings. I think you guys get the point of it now, right? You don't need this up anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, Anand's gonna try and climb the rope.
All right, give me an athletics. Ho ho!
Yeah,
Man.
sure.
Man!
Sure she does.
Slizik has been trying.
With one hand,
Yeah,
just like hopping up.
So you're
Eldritch
like
blasting with the other.
a
Sure.
professional rock climber, almost how you ascend. Like almost if you're on that winch that moves you up or down the rope. Like that's how
Yeah.
fast you ascend. You just breeze by. Slizik still tangled in a rope, tangled up in a rope, going help. I need help.
Help.
Anand just kind of looks at him like,
I need an adult.
"Mhm."
I need an adult.
Once she gets in the window, she'll start helping to untangle him from the mess that he's made of him.
Oh, I'm having a rough time.
You're just having a bad day. You are having
Yeah.
such a bad day.
I
It's
maybe
alright,
should've
I'm not going to succeed at anything for the rest of the session.
Maybe I shouldn't have got drunk and high
Fair.
before this important mission. Perhaps.
To be fair, you're the only one of us that can withstand those explosions.
Yeah, hopefully they have some traps in here I can run into and make myself fucking useful.
All right. And you guys have made, like, with everyone helping you up, Slizik, Anna has already ascended as well. But with everyone helping you up, you managed to clamber up into. Okay, except for Aja, she's like tries to use the rope, but it just slides through her hands and just falls flat on her back. You take 1d6 damage. Oh!
Oh, jeez.
Well,
I don't know.
let's split the difference. You say take 4.
Sure.
You just fall flat on your back and the wind is knocked out of you.
I probably had that accident while laughing at Slizik.
What is the holdup?
Just so much. So many things.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of effort too to get Slizik's like large self into the room because this window is not designed for a 400-pound 7-foot dragon boy, and so it's like trying to get a dog through a doggy door for the first time, like a puppy. It's
Excellent.
Yeah, and
hilarious.
Anand is actually not strong, so she has a 0 bonus.
Yeah, so like it's like literally everyone been getting him in there. Like no, wedge him right. Like gotta turn him.
They're doing a Pooh Bear. Like
Yeah.
somebody's pushing.
It's like trying to move a couch through a couch through a door. You're like, no, you got to take the legs off. Take the.
Help! Help!
Shut up.
Well, you eventually get him in. You guys land him with a heap. Aja flat on her back, just laughing hysterically.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this is the worst day.
Got some message. I get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
Climbing's hard, you guys.
Yeah.
All
I thought
right,
it was surprisingly easy, actually.
give it another go, Aja.
Okay.
Oh man.
Ow.
So give me an acrobatics. Give me a dex save.
Can we just pull her up? Oh, there
All right.
we go.
So
Oh, nice.
you don't fall again. Instead, you kick your way into the second floor.
Oh,
Oh shit.
yes. All right, now this is interesting.
I just had to parkour my way.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I don't want to take another 2d6 fall damage, so I guess I'll just yeet into this window. And you smash through it.
Oh my.
The sound is muffled, but
Good.
you do hear, everyone on the third floor does hear a guy say, what the hell was that?
Sure. But do I know where that came from?
Below you.
It is downstairs? Okay.
I'm gonna cast message to Aja. Fucking get outside, get on the rope, we'll pull you up. Jesus. Alright, everyone, come on. It's pull. Everyone together.
I don't know if I can. My muscles.
Oh, shut up.
My beautiful muscles.
Use
That's all he
them.
has.
I can't.
Don't take this from him.
Sorry, was that voice on the second floor?
It
or
was on
third
your floor.
That's why Alistair's telling you to get back on the rope.
And we can pull you up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
With our combined bonuses of nothing and
It's a
theoretical
team
muscles.
exercise. You can pull up one, 140-pound woman? All of you together? Yes, you can do this.
Oh yeah,
I
we
don't
can
know.
totally do it. It's just
I
hilarious.
apparently got fucking muscular dystrophy overnight, so I don't know if I can, quite frankly.
No, it's not. This is not a check. 4 people can lift one person with or without a rope. That's just how that goes.
Okay. I do it if she's getting on the rope.
All right.
Yes.
Give me a stealth check, though, Aja, to avoid this person looking for you.
Plus 10.
Now, you got this.
Oh
my
my
God.
god!
Hey, it's a hell of it's a 21. It's a
You
21.
not got this.
It's a natural one though.
It's a 21 on the die because it's split. It's plus 10, and the sound is muffled. Thanks to Pass Without Trace.
Okay. Okay. This is just
It's a natural one.
okay.
I just
Natural
said,
one is an
yeah,
automatic
but-
fail only on attacks per roll.
Okay.
So this guy, you manage to get on the rope and they pull you up, and then you hear him say as you are ascending, he goes, "This is probably nothing." Classic Skyrim style. Except he doesn't have an arrow in his head. And
Never mind the broken glass.
you just,
and open
I mean,
window.
he's got that Skyrim AI. You shoot an arrow in him, and he's like, "Oh, it's probably nothing. I'll just continue my patrol."
Sure.
It's like that, except no arrow. Just broken
All right.
glass and wood everywhere.
Weird. Anyways.
Ugh.
We are stealthy as fuck.
Yeah, we're killing it right now.
Man, I've just gotten 2 crit fails. Okay.
Yeah.
So you managed to pull up to the 3rd floor. Not getting into combat in a second, but you are now looking around. You see this place is lush, posh. There's a you saw a brief glimpse of the 1st floor, as you were sort of on the ground level, and it didn't look like this. It was it was homey, of course, like pleasant to be in, sort of modest in furniture and decorations, but this is nice.
Okay.
Like that dark woods, and there's plush rugs, and some marble busts, some paintings, tasteful of course.
Ooh.
See, well, not to go and find the room they're in, or at least some of them. Wait.
Well, should we just clear it room by room, or?
And this
it's a move.
where you're at now, you're in sort of a let's see, you're in a area where there are like stairs behind you or next to you that you can see, and you look down. But you can see there's also like rooms to your sort of left and right, and there's a set of double doors in front of you.
Okay, it's the doors to left and right, and double doors.
Should we each kind of split up here, or?
And I think we all do just get as many as we can, as quick as we can.
I'll open the door on the right slowly.
I'll do the same thing for the one on the left.
Alright, this is an empty room.
And
It's,
Anand will look at Anna and kind of nod towards the double door. And Aja.
so there are 4. Sorry, once again, my totally sweet drawings of awesomeness. So let me paint you a word picture and an actual picture.
There's a tool thing, like a shape
No,
you can make boxes with. Okay.
no.
Alright. There's no art in that. This is art.
Oh, there's 4 doors.
And these are the windows you guys busted in. These ones right here with the X's. And you're all right here with a stick man.
Should we just drag our tokens on?
Cool.
But yeah.
Anand
No.
will take a left door, whichever one isn't being claimed.
All right. So looking in here, you see it is a lush. It's a well-appointed bedroom, but it is empty. There's nothing here. It's dark. You can see, of course, no problem due to dark vision. But it's looks like a nice, comfy bed and nice set of drawers, and a desk, but nothing like you don't see any signs of anyone living in here. As in, like, there's no one alive in there. Like, it is lived in, but there is no one alive in there currently.
All right. Then she'll come back out, and other people do.
Okay. I open my door.
Similar situation. These are benches, by the way, I'm drawing. Similar situation. Looks like a bedroom. Looks like the furniture arranged inside similar quality and space, but doesn't look to be. There's no one in there.
Nothing in mine either.
I'll try mine.
It's same scenario.
Okay. Was there one more in here? The double doors?
Yeah, there is. There's one more door you haven't checked, but it's probably this one. But looks like the door itself is the same one you guys have opened, so you can always check it and see. There's also the only thing you guys really have to check that's different is instead of double doors that are right here with this circle.
I think we can safely conclude that the people are just not asleep yet, and go for the double doors.
Remember, try to keep them alive. All right, everyone ready?
Aye.
Well, I have to go loud on this one.
I certainly hope so.
2, 3.
All right, British and Clear, you bust. Sliza, give me an athletics check. This is a chance
Oh, yes, please.
You're kicking this door, right? This is a chance for redemption. You can get
Come on.
guidance.
Yay!
All right, it just
Good job.
you
I
kick
swell up
that
with
it
pride.
almost off its hinges, like it's only barely connected by the bottom one, so it's like it crashes in and swings back, starts to swing back lazily, but you shove it open, and dash inside with you and your companions, and you sort of
that felt good.
semicircle, like in a semicircle formation, surround these 3 individuals who are by the desk, and discussing something. They say. And they're wearing like very fancy kind of dark red robes with like gold embroidery, and they say, "What? Who in the blazes are you? What are you doing here?
And high and
Intruders!"
pissed off. Quiet.
All right.
I'll cast. I guess we're rolling initiative.
No, they have not. They don't look to be like capable fighters, but they're just trying to shout for help. But once again, it is like oddly muffled.
I
tackle one.
I'll cast suggestion on one, and I want to alter the spell to make it an intelligence saving throw. And the suggestion will be, you need to come along with us and obey our every command.
He got a 20. You rolled an 18 on the die to save.
Okay.
I tackle one.
All right.
Like a rugby tackle.
Yeah, it is no problem due to your size and bulk. You just
Jeez.
Destroy him.
Fucking leveled, yeah.
Like, I'm assuming like full Nelson situation, like he is grappled by you with ease.
No. Like rugby tackle, like shoulder into gut, like getting down, but I'm a massive dragonborn, so my shoulder just gets him right in the head, probably.
All right, are you causing damage to him with the intent to knock him out, or?
No, I'm just smushing him, and I'm
Okay.
grappling him, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, he is yours. What? Unhand me, villain!
I got my muscles back.
Do you have any idea who you are? What this place is?
I squeeze him.
We can make your heads pop like grapes.
Yeah.
You need to come with us.
I've had a super bad day. Please don't tempt me.
It's unheard of. What do you want? Who are you?
How about you come with us and we'll tell you in a bit here.
All right. Just get them. Drag them.
Yeah, let's go. Throw him out the window, I guess? Please let me throw him out the window.
Okay, so you guys have sort of engaged 2 in conversation or acts of violence. There's a third one who's sort of hanging back from the rest. He's been very quiet. Hasn't really said much.
Someone tackle him.
Anand looks at him, the quiet one, and says, you really had better come with us. And she puts her staff down, like she plants it on the floor, and starts pulling like she's about to cast a spell so that it lights up with the flame and everything like that.
Yeah, it is a holy beacon of Solar's might. In response to that, he just begins to kneel, like almost like supplicative, like in a prayer, almost like way.
Fucking just grab them. Just grab them and go.
Can I throw him out the window?
She will walk over and put a hand on the man's shoulder and just say, "Come with us."
Now that you're very close to him,
Yes!
on it you can hear that he's saying something, and that strange mixture of like corrupted celestial and infernal. And it sounds something like, "Oh, dark lady, grant me the power to destroy these meddlers."
Oh, he's getting Eldritch blasted.
And then as soon as he says that, yeah, you can give me an attack roll against him. Alright, so that hits him, but 7 isn't enough to sort of like kill him, but it like knocks him down, like a twist, like it's like a twist in midair and falls down. You can see like blood like coming out of his mouth and ears and eyes. But then as his like life force is leaking on the ground, all of you hear inside your minds almost like someone is stabbing you in the head with daggers. The description I wrote is, it sounds like daggers piercing your brain while your whole body's being dunked in cold water.
Sweet.
You hear something impossibly evil. Maybe, well, you hear something say, "As you wish."
Oh, it's like holes.
And then this pale, sickly light begins to erupt from his eyes. And when it does, there's like, his body begins convulsing and contorting. And he like spasms on the ground. But as he does, you guys notice he gets a little bit bigger. And then a few more spasms, and he's even bigger. And then a few more spasms, and he is larger than Slizik and Anna put together. And you see, standing above you now, is this monstrous thing of hulking flesh and many faces and mouths, and begin to sing a dreadful song, and begins to attack you all.
Man, I tackled the wrong one, eh?
You totes did.
Yeah.
And he looks like that, which is just a joy.
Cool.
Just a joy.
Alright.
Flesh behemoth. Excellent.
I'll put Anna in there instead. What do you guys roll? Oh, let me get the marker up for initiative.
Oh, wait. As You Wish wasn't holes. It was The Princess Bride. God damn it.
I didn't know
Yeah,
what
it was.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Oh, I'm speedy as fuck.
Yeah.
everyone who took the thing has a +1 as well.
Fuck yeah.
So I got a 13.
I did not take the thing.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I think she did as well.
Yeah.
Oh, did I take the thing? Okay. Well,
I know.
then.
I could be wrong. I know Aja didn't.
Yeah.
You're right. Then I did take the thing. So then. I guess that would be a 22.
Did Anna take it?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. Well, okay.
Slick's already changed his. Aja is 23. Am I missing anyone? Oh, wait.
Aja didn't take the drug.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's like, I only deal in depressants. Okay. And now it's his turn, the big boy. I got a 14. It's modest. Slick, what is your dex?
It's pretty good. I think it's +3.
Oh, it's a roll off!
Oh boy, great. Let's do it.
Oh, you probably beat me.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. You got 0.5 modifier.
Hooray! Take that thing.
Who here speaks Infernal?
I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on.
I do not.
I do. I speak
Okay.
Infernal.
The baleful song it is singing is saying something along the lines of glory to the Dark Lady, glory to the true God, glory to Eris.
Sweet.
Anand swears in Infernal and tells it to shut the fuck up.
But it's like many mouths, and it's like, oh yeah, Aja, I'm assuming Aja also has a higher dex than you. It doesn't seem to understand that, but it's just singing, and it's like, this is not muted. This is the one thing that is not. Like, everything else has been strangely muted since it has begun playing. This cuts through that with ease. And now we'll begin the fight. Aja, what are you doing? Aja, hello. Are you muted? No. If you are speaking, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I guess Discord died for a minute here.
You are first up to bat. Or to murder. Alright, so you run towards the corner and hop up on that table. Just kicking the pot out of the pottery out of the way. Yeah, you're alright. The 12 does not hit, and a 9 does not hit.
Jesus, okay.
So when you shoot at it, it has like many hands, and its hands grab the bolts and snap them in half. And some of the faces turn to look at you.
For a free action, I'm just gonna drink.
Yeah, I was bitching about my rolls. You have rolled a spontaneous amount of.
He has 3
ones.
critical fails.
Impressive.
Yeah, I shouldn't bitch.
On it.
Guess what I'm casting?
Eldritch Blasto!
I get 2 beams now.
It is a separate attack roll for each one, though.
Really? Because it's just giving both of them.
I believe so. Let me make sure
Yeah,
that's...
it's definitely 2 beams.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 beams the way that it's 2 magic missiles. Like,
It says make a separate attack roll for each beam in the description.
oh, cool. So I wonder why it gave me 2. Whatever.
Essentially, it's like an extra attack, essentially. So the first one, like, you see a face leering at you and singing this, and you're like, shut the F up. And you just, like, boom, punch it in the face with this spell. The second one goes wide. But you just crater in this face. And that face stops singing. But as soon as you, like, give yourself that pat on the back, like, yes, that's one down. Only, dozens more to go. That face reforms with a smile. Megan's singing again.
Rude.
Do you want to move anywhere?
Um.
All right, Anastasia.
All right. Well,
Time
she
to...
draws her greatsword and looks menacingly over at the flesh behemoth boy, and says something along the lines of, "I think the sound of you burning in Arya's light would be that much more pleasant than whatever this is," and is going to move up and attack.
All right. With an attack roll. 15. Oh, both miss.
I'm sad.
It fends off your attack with its many hands, like its many flailing hands, and you can't find anything good to hit.
I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Well, that's +2 to AC, and let me give you that marker. There's a shield icon somewhere, and I'm looking for it. It's a broken shield. I want a real shield for reals. There's one. That's concentration, correct?
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Slizik!
Oh boy. Oh man, am I mad. I'm gonna jump off this chair and launch myself up and try and hit this thing on the noggin.
Alright.
My first, I think I can only use this on my first attack, but I'll use my reckless attack on the first one.
I believe
It's
you can
on
use it
both.
for all of them. It's a whole turn.
Just says when you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly.
Yeah, on all melee weapon attack rolls, you can strength during that turn. So essentially, you declare it before you attack. And then if you do so, it says doing so gives you advantage on all melee weapon attack rolls using strength during that turn.
Oh, yeah, reading's hard. I'm gonna do that then on both of them.
All right.
First off, I'm actually gonna rage. So, a little crack of bolts of electricity around me.
Boom.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you can rage, and reckless attack is just automatic. It's not a bonus action to do so.
Yeah, it's just a thing you declare. There's no
Oh sweet.
no bonus action cost.
All right, yeah, I'll rage first, and then I will smite this fool. My mighty maul.
So the thunder, the booming thunder that accompanies you when you enter a rage, the thunderclap.
Is it?
It is not muted. It is coming through loud and crystal clear. Shakes the windows a little bit.
Okay. I didn't know it made a booming noise when I cast it.
It's for flavor.
Okay. Sure. So yeah, I'll just launch myself off this chair and try and hit this guy.
All right, give me them. You got this. Yes. Yes, both hits. You smash in these faces, and there is like this black ichor that begins to like spray and pool on the ground. And
oh, why didn't I? I should have great weapon fighting. Sorry. Anyways, continue.
And as you sort of like regain your stance, you notice that that blood that was spilt is like beginning to like almost in reverse time go back into the main body, and the faces are being reformed.
If it helps, I deal an extra +4 damage from my rage, +2 for each thing.
Okay.
I think that is everything.
On its turn, It
Hit me.
doesn't even sort of acknowledge you. It's looking at the two sort of like muling now emissaries of Norath who are like in awe / worship at this figure, and they're saying, not Aja, Anna, you can understand, they say, we offer our bodies a living sacrifice to the emissary of our Dark Lady. And when they say that, all the blood is coming out of their mouth, their eyes, and their ears, and is coming towards that flesh behemoth. And they just fall down desiccated sacks. And as soon as that blood reaches and absorbed through the other mouths, 2 new faces form on the creature.
Oh, beans.
And then it begins its dark work.
Yeah.
It is going to do. It is going to.
Fuck me up.
Its many voices are going to wail, and I need everyone within 30 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw. Anna, you are good.
Any
Oh, that's a big -3.
no way to not?
Oh!
Aja and Slizik, you are frightened of this creature.
God damn it. This is not our day, Slizzard.
It means you cannot. I believe it means you cannot move willingly closer to it, and attack rolls against it have disadvantage while it's within your line of sight. Or attack. Yeah, I think that's it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Sounds about right.
Yep. It's X. It's disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its sphere within line of sight. You can't willingly move closer to it. Alright. And then, after it does that, you people are scaredy pants. And it's going to just deliver, like, just going to buffet you with a variety of limbs. Slizik.
Do it up.
Sorry, I'm adding these debuffs. And it is going to come in with a... I'm just going to go ahead and say a 30 hits you.
A 30, yeah, sure.
And it deals 18 bludgeoning.
That's actually 9.
Yeah, you do have it because you're a good boy.
Ouch.
Smoking weed inside the house.
And then, as you're beginning to rest, more hands come reaching for you with fists. And it makes another attack against you.
Alright.
That's a 22 to hit. For 22 bludgeoning.
Alright. Is that already halved, or?
No, that's before it's halved.
Okay.
And that is its turn.
Ow.
Alright, Mario.
Yes, sorry, it's your turn.
Alright. Okay, I am going to pop over 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna do a John Woo dive as I just like sling out a scorching ray at 3rd level.
Doves somewhere.
Alchemical casting to change it to thunder damage.
Alright.
Just
So,
like little.
once again, rolls of thunder come out, and you just like finger gun, I'm assuming, or is it more epic than that?
Well, I got a shield in the other one. I got I'm just like taking out my little spellcasting focus and just start like whipping them around, just going through the air.
All right. Your passive perception is a what, Alistair?
That is a 19.
All right. So as you John Woo out past this window, we're not out the window, but across it, parallel to it, and you pull off this daring maneuver. Give me these attack rolls.
All right.
Whereas before you heard like sounds of battle and like Nessa laughing, like
Ooh, yeah,
like going like the stereotypical anime laugh, like ho 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 sort of deal. Like you don't hear that anymore. Instead, you hear Nessa like cursing in like a variety of different dialects, and then just looking out, you see all the people out there that were, whatever they were doing, they're all dead. And she's like clutching her head.
Oh shit. Okay.
So that crit seems to burn away a face and it stays gone. But the rest of the scorching rays, whenever they burn away a face, it reforms.
Okay. It doesn't look to be taking any like real amount of damage, really.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on that. Give me a sec.
All right. Yeah. It's gonna be my turn.
I'll
And
have to-
when I jump through the air, I'm staying prone on the ground.
I assume so. But you do note that with the loss of its face, some of the faces look in shock and like at that it's not reforming, and then about a third of them turn to look at you with like hatred in their eyes, Alistair.
Never mind. You're not gonna get any prettier.
And that's your turn, Aja.
How's you not making noise again?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you now.
I don't know. I'm not having luck with the traditional fairs, so I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try hideous laughter.
All right.
Well, this is going to be terrifying.
Oh, it has a higher intelligence than 4, so it can still make this. All right, so that's a wisdom save?
Yes.
It got a 13.
He failed.
All right, so basically and that's not one of the things he's immune to. So he just he falls down. So he can't really fall down, but he like goes to one knee, and like the voices, like half of them begin like trying to sing, but are like have fits of laughter during it, and the other ones are just laughing.
Ugh.
So it's like really weird sounding.
It's like when you're on a road trip and singing.
And then I'm gonna
You guys
relocate.
just start laughing randomly.
You jump out the window?
That's a wall there.
No.
Yes, that's a wall there. You can't. I mean, you can go through that with some doing, but it will hurt real bad.
I can't tell what's what on there.
You can
Go
move one
there.
more space up into the corner.
Yes.
Also, I hate to be that guy, but she was frightened, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't move towards him. You'll still very much deferred. You can move away. You can move to the right, like away from him. You're still technically within 10 feet of him. All right. On it.
Anand is going to get up on top of this fucking desk because that makes her taller than the talls in front of her. And then she's going to chill touch.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. It's at the end of... Yes, at the end of each of your turns, you can attempt to save again. So give me your wisdom save.
Yep.
Oops, that's not what I wanted
you are
to do.
still you are still a furred.
So does 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay, so he takes that damage, and now he cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Ooh.
All right. He's gonna make another save for the laughing though. Yeah. So when you hit him, you see like this icy sort of like this frost sort of encase, because he's a large creature, and you get about like half of them. But with that, he also sort of stands up and stops laughing.
Anand feels that not incapacitated to cannot heal is a fair trade.
All right, Anastasia.
He's still prone, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes, he is. He is prone because it's not been his turn yet. But he's still prone. Figuratively speaking, he is on one knee, but he still has the prone condition.
Well, time to lop some heads off. That's awful.
There you go.
Do those both hit?
This 20 does.
Oh, okay. Well, I will smite him with that one.
All right. That is a brutal hit, and damn. Well, he's not a fiend or
I don't
undead,
know.
but
Really?
do you have the
Wow.
third level?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's not a fiend or undead. But as you sort of like hit him with that dual blow of slashing damage and divine, you sort of like cave in this like pretty sizable portion of his body, as it were, where a cluster of heads are, and looks like they're trying to form, but they are like you can see it working, but it's very, very slow. Like before, it was almost instantaneous, and now it's like you can see like the strands of flesh essentially twisting together to reconstruct themselves, almost like in slow motion.
That's me then.
It looks creepy AF. Slizik, my boy.
Okay.
You don't know the meaning of the word fear.
Well, still affected by it though.
I'm saying if you attack with reckless abandon, then
Yeah.
it negates it.
Yeah. I forgot to make him do my aura thing last turn. I'll try to remember this time. I'm gonna reckless attack, and I'm gonna great weapon fighting for funsies.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a -10, right? No, it's -5 plus 10.
-5
Yeah.
plus 10. Yeah.
All right, you got 2 attacks. Dish him out. All right, so that hits. The first one hits there. The second one doesn't.
Shit. That's 22 damage, I suppose.
Yeah, you.
Oh, 24 actually. From my rage.
Oh yeah. That caves in another significant portion of a cluster of heads, and they are very similar to when Anastasia attacked it, forming very slowly.
All right. I'll use my.
Get a little tase.
Yeah, I'll tase him. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
It's only 14.
Got a 19.
Dang.
Did he take half damage?
He takes half damage still, yeah. Bzzzt.
All right. So he's so large, this doesn't even seem to affect him.
Shit.
It's like trying to tase a 300-pound dude, and he's just like, okay.
Yeah. Can I make a wisdom save here?
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, its turn. It will take the opportunity attack from you.
Bonk.
That hits.
+2 damage.
And it'll take the opportunity attack. So it was here, right? Sorry, it was here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where it wants to be.
Rude.
Hey, you're the one casting debilitating effects on it. Both of you did, and those were seen to be effective against it, and it doesn't like that.
Rude.
All right, so I'm assuming Anastasia attacks it too. We'll mitigate that whenever she comes back.
I'll
But
try to be back soon.
he is also going to just pummel both you and Aja. First one to Aja, second one to Onid. That's a 26 to hit Aja for 25 bludgeoning damage. As a variety of hands just begin to slap you, punch you. It's not a good day. And then for you on it, he's going to attack as well. That is as a 28 to hit, which I'm going to assume does.
Oh yeah, that
The
hits.
damage is less though; it's only 16.
Oh, how nice.
Don't worry about it. You're good. You guys are good.
Yeah, well, hellish rebuke. Fuck this guy.
All right. Just let me you doing that. Okay. 15. Dex saving throw. He got a 10, so he's gonna take that. Some of his the flesh on his hand that strike you begin to burn, and then you see like this weird, like black, jagged bone, and then it begins to sort of reform.
Well, he still can't. It's not my turn yet.
It's
so
very
he's still
slow
not healing.
still. It's like you see the bone claw essentially of the hands that hit you that are being burned away, but it's like once again the flesh is reconstituting itself, but it's very slow. Like you can see the sinew and the fat and everything just going like essentially almost in slow motion.
That's disgusting.
Alistair.
All right. I am going to remain prone and just sort of crawl a little bit around and under the table. And I will attempt to snipe him through the legs of the table and the chair. Again, Scorching Ray, 3rd level. This time, alchemical casting to change it to, take a little look here. Let's call it cold damage. It's 4 rays coming at you.
Those all hit.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. And so he takes all of that, and the cold is like so the faces turn like black, like almost like a severe case of frostbite, and like they stop singing, of course.
Okay.
But they're not imploded like the fantastic damage that Slizik and Anastasia did, but still effective.
Okay. And it's going to be my turn.
All right, and Aja, before you can move to attack, all of you hear another roll of thunder, but it's coming from outside. And then, when you turn to look at the source through the window, there's like shattering of glass, and Nessa is standing in the window frame. Let me get her token up here. I did not make a fancy token for her, but oh well. And I'll roll initiative for her. Alright. She's just taking in the situation, like with a surprised look on her face. Aja.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Now roll 20's not working.
No.
Let me pop out and come right back. So that's still a disadvantage.
Yep. But yeah, 16 misses, but you have your bonus action.
I'm going to disengage first, and then I'll shoot again.
Alright. Well, you can't shoot again if you disengage. Because it's a disengage 2 bonus action.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna disengage anyway, because fuck that guy.
Yeah, wise choice.
But I will roll again for wisdom.
Yep. Ho ho! There you go, redemption. Boom. You are back in full form. Slightly sober due to that punch to the face, but, you know, you're not scared anymore. On it is your turn.
All right, Anand is going to cast Chill Touch.
That hits it.
Okay, and for her bonus action, I am going to do my healing light shtick for 2d6 on. So, wow, damn. All right.
Damn.
Aja gets back 12 hit points.
Thank you.
So, it's not Nessa's turn. And essentially, well, she starts like, she doesn't know, like she's going to be calm and cool and collected. Slightly sarcastic, but she doesn't really know what this thing is. And so as she approaches the flesh behemoth, like almost like absent-minded, picks up a nearby chair and just throws at her. But she dodges it. And she just like starts like cursing and yelling. She's like, and she says, "When Arya's name is going on here, what was that voice and that thing?" He says, "We need to," and then she's sort of like, after like a brief freak out, she sort of calms down. She's like, "We need to kill this thing now."
No,
Yeah,
really?
And she, her lute was in her hand, but she, tilts it a different way and begins to play and sing a song. And it's not like one she's played before. You've heard haunting melodies. You've heard like quick tempo, like things that make you want to dance or fight. If you were targeted by it, this, when you first hear it, you just hear abject terror, like, or you feel abject terror, like the terror of death, essentially. But then that subsides, and you get a strange sense of calm over you. And looking around your party members, you can see that like blood is pouring, like sort of leaking from your eyes and ears, but it doesn't hurt, and you just have this almost otherworldly clarity and purpose to absolutely murder this flesh behemoth. For those that can understand many languages, what she's singing you can't parse or translate. It's in a language that doesn't make any sense to you. And as you sort of look at your party members, you also notice that the flesh behemoth has not fared as well as you have. Whereas the blood is just sort of leaking from your ears, and you can sort of wipe it away. This thing is vomiting up blood.
From a bunch of mouths.
Yeah, all the mouths are just like throwing up blood. It's like a pool almost on the floor. There's like sores appearing on its body. Its flesh is beginning to slough off and rot away. And the eyes are sort of growing dim as well, and the hands are beginning to like not flail or lack strength almost. And it looks like to be severely weakened by whatever Nessa is singing. Anastasia, are you back with us?
Nope.
All right, Slizik, you are no longer frightened.
Sweet.
Nessa's song cleared all sense of doubt and fear from your mind.
How big is this thing? Like, how
It's a
tall
large creature.
Can I jump on it if I launch myself off this chair?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, boy.
No. You don't fall on your face, but you just jump towards it.
That was super not cool. Okay, I'm going to just kind of smack it recklessly. Great weapon fighting, the whole shebang.
All right. Those both hit.
It's -5.
All right. For both of them?
Yeah, I was reckless on both
They
of them.
both hit. Okay, so that is 19 and 22.
Those both hit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sweet. And then it's +4 damage. Actually, it's plus it's plus 24 damage.
What?
Well, it was a reckless and great weapon fighting attack. So
Yeah, I already
plus
added
10.
it. I made it -19, -24 for its health.
Yeah, but the damage, right?
Yeah, the damage. The damage was, I added a 10 to the bludgeoning from the first one. It was 19. Oh, sorry, 22. I did 22, but I just said 24 for some reason.
And then it's +4 from my rage.
All right.
And then I'll zap him.
When you smash these heads in, and follow with the tase, they do not reform. It is not slow. It is not. There is no like creeping sense of it coming back to try to murder you again. They are dead. They just pop like a zit and explode in a puff of like a puff of black ichor.
Yummy. We should probably leave, eh? Unless
And
there's
how
something
much
we
damage do you? How much damage does your tase do to him?
Oh, he has to make a save as well.
You got a 9.
All right, that fails. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you effed his day up. Now he has. All right, so he is going to try to attack Slizik and Audit,
Damn it!
but it's very weak, and it would normally be a disadvantage, but you reckless attack, so it's normal. So
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna parse this. So that's a 13 to hit.
Me, no.
All right.
Absolutely not.
And against Ajid, it is disadvantage. So it is. Ooh, that still hits though. But it's only for 12 bludgeoning.
On me, sir?
For
On Onid.
For Onid?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a. He still got a. Sorry. Let me make sure that's. You know, you actually might. Your AC might be higher than it. I'm sorry.
My AC is 15.
Yeah, it still hit. Sorry, it was a 16.
Damn it.
But that is its turn. Its arms only flailed weakly at you.
Yeah, weakly, and I'm still almost dead, but it's cool.
That's because you're squishy though. Alistair.
All right. I'm going to bravely crawl up. Get.
So nice of you to join us, Alistair. Is what
I've
Nessa,
been
is what
here the
Nessa
whole time.
says.
What do you think those scorching rays are?
Under the table.
Yes.
Onid's on top of a table. Alistair's under a
Everyone,
table.
most people are on tables or next to furniture or like.
Tubby dude just like rolling along the floor.
I'm still just like army crawling, like
Okay.
just my shimmy shaking my way over
Oh, what a sight.
underneath this chair, and I am going to reach out my goofy ass looking gauntlet and unleash the dragon's breath cone of cold.
All right,
Freeze.
that is a Constitution saving throw.
Is it con?
Cold should be con.
For the dragon's breath gauntlet? Because if it was
It's different.
modified,
It's different than the one that's in the. It should be con. Is it con or is it?
it's dex for because it like
Did I make it dex?
yeah. Well, no,
I might have made it dex. It'd be in the unique magic items. It's a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
Is
4d6 cold.
Okay.
Oof.
Well, he
Okay.
has disadvantage on it now due to Nessa's amazing song. So let's see what he gets. He got an 11.
okay.
Hey.
We're giving out 4d6.
12.
Dragon hand cannon.
Dargan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Dargan hand cannon. Even
So
better.
this thing
Yeah.
just
already said freeze.
some of its hands are encased in ice and just fall down and shatter. There's no evidence of them reforming.
Okay, who is looking really hurt?
Me.
Onid.
Okay.
Onid is on 8 hit points.
I'm gonna throw a healing word toward Onid.
Thank.
Healing word.
Come on, pick yourself up.
Oh, thanks.
Man.
Points, baby.
Yes, that's one attack by it. Yay.
Scuffed knee heals over.
He literally
Yeah, that's it.
rolled ones on all of his attack rolls with that damage to do 12 to you. So,
Her hangnail clears stuff real well.
There you go.
but yeah. Ajay, it is your turn. It looks like they're friends in where for sneak attack. All right. So 26 hits, 11 still misses. Its AC has been lowered but not to 11. So you deal a whopping 26 damage to it.
Alright, I'm gonna end my turn then.
It tries to block the bolt, catch it like it did last time, but its like senses are messed up, and it weakly tries to grasp it and just goes through its hand and pierces the eye of one of the faces.
Noise.
Onid. This thing is not looking good. It is
it's
even more so
getting
not
its
looking
elders
good.
blasted.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Maybe.
Once
Alright, it's gonna
again,
get elders
10
blasted
is
once.
its AC has been lowered, but not to 10 or 11. It's got to get a little bit higher than that.
Well, yeah, but 25.
Yeah, 25 does hit. And it does you blow off some more faces with that and leave a mini crater on it. Do you want to move, bonus action Misty Step, like maybe leave? It has you in a corner.
It has me in a corner. I can't leave without provoking an attack of opportunity.
I just want to make sure that you know if it's not dead by its next turn, what it's going to do to you.
Yep, and I'm the one with Revivify, y'all, so maybe keep me alive? That would be cool.
We'll be just fine.
I'm working as hard as I can. Do you need another 3?
So Nessa's,
that'll take half a hit.
because she was singing Nessa's message or words to you, Alistair were actually through message. So she says that again, but it's like a group message. She's like, "Can't sing any harder. Please hurry." And you see, like, she's beginning to bleed now too. Like, her eye, she's like weeping blood, and she's trying to maintain the song, but she like occasionally coughs up some blood.
I'm sorry, are we killing this monstrous behemoth of a creature too slow for you? I'm so sorry.
And it is Anastasia's turn again. Are you back with us?
Nope, in 5.
All right, Slizik.
Okay. I just keep swinging. Reckless, great weapon. Take this. Shit. Oh, take this.
So if you're minusing 5, that will still hit.
Sweet.
Its AC has been lower due to her spell. Those both hit.
23 and 19, and then plus 4 to that. So 42 plus 4 is 46.
Damn, you a high roller.
Yeah, I'm still gonna
Please
zap him
fucking
too.
kill this thing.
Zap.
It looks like it's on his last legs.
Bzzzt.
All right, it's gonna try to.
That's pretty good.
It got 22 on the save though.
Shit.
So it does take
5
half.
damage.
It is on its last legs, but it is its turn.
Oh no.
And it sees 2 tasty boys next to it. One boy and one girl.
Gross.
It's going to try to eat you and make more faces. I mean, that's kind of what it does. But yeah, so it's going to punch you, Slizik, and punch Onid. It does have disadvantage on the attack, but against Slizik, it's normal because he reckless attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, so normal against Slizik. That is a 17.
On me?
Yes, 17 to hit.
With the drug, my AC is 18, I believe.
Ooh.
Oh, right, I forgot to add one, but it would have still had a physics.
Well, you don't. It should just be the plus initiative to and dex saves?
Yes, dex saves and initiatives, it's not
I could have
haste.
sworn you said AC. Okay, never mind. Then never mind, that hits.
23 bludgeoning before reducing anything.
All right, what's that, 12?
Yes. No, 11.
11, all right.
It's rounded down in your favor. All right, disadvantage to hit you. On it, pray it rolls low. It did not. It got 22 to hit.
Oh.
Nope, I'm dead.
And I got you're not unconscious. I did 19 bludgeoning, so you're unconscious.
Oh man.
Yipes.
You see
Anna just
Audit just
crumples in the
fall down on
corner.
the table.
Does she just die once a session? Is this just a thing?
Okay, so the thing is, it's not, the monsters aren't dumb. They go for the healer. So if your people don't protect you, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Kinda
I'm
worked
pretty
for
sure
us.
that I've died. I've gone unconscious for at least once in the last for the last 3 sessions that
You
I've
also you could have laid low if you didn't chill touch it like every turn. That was the thing that ticked it off the most.
But then people would have been able to do damage.
I know, but you are enabler of it and recognize you as such.
I mean, I can't protect her. It just walked right through 2 opportunity attacks.
Yeah, it did.
Like, not much I can do. Also, I think you forgot to roll the one that Anastasia did.
I did,
Well,
but
we've been down Anastasia for like
yeah,
3
but
rounds.
Alistair, it is your turn.
Okay, so definitely. Okay, alright, get on back up, damn it! There's 5 maximum healing.
Do you only have do you have the bare minimum to multiclass the cleric at 13 wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Does that mean I'm up to 5 now?
Yes, you have 5
Yeah.
hit points now.
Oh
Man,
bless.
you
That means I can hit it again before it hits me.
you almost have as much hit points as it does.
And now I will stand up. And I'll stand up grit on top of the chair and raise up my gauntlet again. And I'll say, have an ice day.
Yes.
Word jail. All of you. Just the worst.
Look at that fucking damage, though.
Alright. Let me see, it's a Constitution saving throw, but it has disadvantage now. It got a 12, so yeah.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
I think you just did. You pretty much nailed it the first time.
Yeah, I'm getting on top of the chair. Have an ice day. And just blasting this thing. And when all it's like the tendrils just start like freezing over and it just stops moving, I'll go over and I'll do the old nice little shove. It just falls over and clatters into
It is still a
billion.
large. You'll need some help still because it is still massive.
It's
Well, I'll just throw all my bulk in it.
All right.
And,
It takes some. So it's not as epic as you imagine. It takes some doing, but you eventually do get to topple over.
Okay.
But you're sitting there for like 10 seconds, just pushing, like, huh!
well,
All right.
And then you say it again at the end after it shatters.
hooray!
Okay, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Window?
Yes, everyone. Okay. Going to cast the spell.
Fucking cool.
Everyone, grab hands, and we're all gonna go through it once.
Wait, and so you say that, and Nessa's like rifling through the desk and the dead bodies of the emissaries that she can actually get to, that haven't transformed into a murderous abomination.
Have they not?
Yeah, Anna.
No,
Anna
they're
is going.
all the bodily fluids were just sucked out. Essentially, their souls and their bodily fluids were sucked out of them into this thing. So their clothing is still there, like their desiccated corpses there too. And she's like searching through them frantically when you say that.
Can you revive this guy? We could ask him questions.
Wait up! We can't get out of this empty-handed. Do you have anything on it?
I mean, I can revive one of.
Hey, that's perfect.
Okay. She's gonna kind of wobble off the table.
All right, we only have.
And then go.
So Nessa goes over and says, "Hey, you did good," and she puts her hand on your shoulder, and she heals you for something. Let's see what it is. She'll up it. 11.
Yay! Okay. Oh wait. This spell can't return a creature to life, a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts. Is that gonna work?
Oh yeah, it's not missing body parts. It's literally everything that, like, it's just a husk.
It's
A
just
shell.
like a piece of beef jerky,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so she will revivify the fuck out of one of these jerky boys.
It's
And
copywritten.
he gets one hit.
Does not work.
Ugh.
Well, I guess his soul is gone, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is sucked away.
Yep, let's go out the window.
She's gonna go back to the desk she was sitting on and look, see if there's anything good.
Nessa, when she's searching through the stuff, she tosses you a coin pouch as you do that on it. She's catch.
She catches
It's
it.
50 gold inside.
Nice.
And then, you noticed her. Give me a perception check. On it, because she's doing this in one deft motion as she tosses it to you, sort of distract you. But you still notice that she pockets a book.
I wanna search for. Let's see if they like investigate this room for any like secret compartments or, anything like that. Some kind of stuff that they would try and hide away, floorboards, secret drawers, stuff like that.
And Anand casts message to Alistair and says, she just pocketed a book. Keep an eye.
All right, we'll do.
All right, and give me an investigation check.
Shakapow! Whoa!
Nice.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
here we go.
Holy.
You're gonna find some uncommon magic items that I will delegate later. But you also find a sort of like safe, essentially, that's hidden away, and in it you find you don't find gold, you find like gems that are like diamonds, essentially.
Fuck yeah.
Not enough for Revivify, but somewhere to tune you think of like maybe 200 gold. And there are some like wondrous magic items in there as well that I will dole out after session.
Oh boy. Excuse me.
Swanky dank.
Fuck.
Let's dip.
All right, everyone, hold hands. We're gonna go all at once.
How are we gonna go all at once?
So you would know the spell only does 5.
Okay.
I can fall, it's fine.
No, Nessa just steps out. Like she literally like takes a step out the window and then she's on the ground.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's. All right. That's everyone, right? Like, get everybody. So I think
I'm
I'm
back.
on it. Yeah. It's all 5 of us.
Let's go.
Yeah. So everyone just grabbing hands together. We all go out the window at once, and I cast Featherfall.
Yay! It's like the in tandem skydiving,
I
but
do
only
it like
but only for 30 feet.
I give it for like 1 second. For like 1 second, I'm like, oh no, and I'm just kidding.
Onid, you are familiar with because your mom's religious. You are familiar with the type of song that Nessa played. She played a dirge or a requiem.
Ooh.
That was what the style of music was, but you didn't understand the power behind it or the words she was speaking. So Anna now. Real quick, what happened was you guys murdered the Flesh Behemoth due to assistance from Nessa, who began singing a very dangerous but potent song that sort of removed all doubt and fear from your minds, but also severely weakened the Flesh Behemoth. And with that, you were able to finish it off. And now you quickly did a search of the room. You found some monies and magic items, and you are booking it out of there. As you guys descend through the window, you're descending through the courtyard, essentially the part of the courtyard where Nessa was, and you just see a circle of bodies just dead, with desiccated like husks as well, similar to the people, the ambassadors upstairs.
Well, that explains that.
Should we get to the safe house?
Holland would like to get to the
Yeah,
safe
we
house,
need-
thanks.
We need to take a breather. Figure out our next plan of attack.
All right, let's head back.
We
And-
attracted attention.
Along the way, you see some people like running towards this essentially like horror show house now, like but as they don't pay you any mind, and you see like Nessa is humming something, and like looking around, you can't see you can't even like, you can barely see the silhouettes of your companions.
This is a fancy pass without trace.
Let's go, go, go. Man, I think, did I ask this last session? Is Norath going to be like super pissed off about this? Like, are they going to, do they have the power to
Technically,
attack
they don't know
Rydal,
who
do you
did
think?
it. Technically, they don't know who did it.
I mean, the city let
Yeah,
their kind of
that will be
embassy
something that comes out later in the campaign that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clearly a monster attack, though.
But
That's
yeah,
true. There is like a big, well,
There is a big monster there, but somebody
Norath won't
clearly
care.
it is.
They'll
Yeah,
just
he
use it
was.
as an excuse.
Yeah. So as you guys were leaving, though, you saw it begin to dissolve into black ichor. Like it was just, its form was beginning to essentially turn into mush.
Gross.
Like whatever evil magic sustained it no longer had hold, and it was just sort of similar to how those undead boys handled decomposed in the cathedral. It's like a rapid decay of tissue.
Sorry, just a quick reminder. Was it the Queen of Hearts that put us up to this?
Yes.
Or was this our own? Okay.
Well, the Queen of Hearts wanted you to find. You brought up the weapons, but she wanted you to find out why the King of Clubs was gaining prominence, what his connection to Norath was.
Okay.
She felt like it had some connection to these new weapons you mentioned. Because they were probably paying him quite handsomely to make/store/ship these weapons for them. Which is why he got so powerful recently.
Well, we went a little off on our own thing. That's fine.
And you guys make the
Well,
way.
in our defense, they weren't supposed to turn it into a flesh-eating monster. They were
Yeah.
just. This was just supposed to be a nice little kidnapping.
Yeah.
And like Nessa, like when you get to the safe house, like opens the door. Like she almost like kicks it open, but there's no sound because of the spell she's using. But she opens the door for you guys. You just follow her in rather. And she just sort of like starts like cursing and like using prestidigitation to like clean all of the blood and the black gross ichor off of her armor and clothes.
Yeah, Anand's doing the same, and then she's gonna have a sit because she blew her spell slots.
Where'd you learn those songs? Pretty handy.
Well, that didn't go too well.
Yeah. Anastasia says, yeah, could have gone better. Certainly didn't expect something like that. And then to you, it's like she doesn't, here and there, I hear things. I pay attention.
Sure, fair enough.
Bard College in Odessa might, be able to teach you some things.
I'm not much of a musician myself.
Really? I've heard some nice shanties out of you.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I
That she
can
says
sing a mean
you won't know
shanty.
until you try.
Oh, can I multi-class as Bard? Oh, what a good idea.
Torin did.
Bard Barry.
Oh,
Torin-
that's so
Torin
cool.
was a
like
Bard Paladin.
pirate Bard.
He was actually Nessa's apprentice because, like, he had some sway in the Odessan college because they recognized him as Nessa's apprentice.
Dude, swashbuckler.
Dude.
The College of Swords.
Oh, man. A
But yeah.
pirate bard that sings
And then
shanties.
after she gets cleaned up, she like rummages around in her pack and just throws that book that she found on the table. Like, Alistair, you're good with words. Figure out what it means.
Yeah,
You aren't, clearly.
I know all the sounds they make. Every letter.
Is that's the book that she pocketed that
Yeah.
she was trying to hide from Anand?
Yeah.
Anand will say that to Alistair in message that was the book, since she didn't say it to anybody else. That
Okay, I'll start. We'll start poring over this book.
Alright, so I need an intelligence check from you. Because it looks to be coded.
Can I, if I know this is going to take some doing, can I guidance myself?
Yes.
You. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
It is not. It is
Well, how about now?
It's a code that is higher than a 10. She's like, I'm hoping that that book reveals the location of our next target that we can hit tonight before things become more complicated and messy. So how about we take just really quick a short rest? Alistair, just work on that.
I'm kind of a criminal. Can I try?
It makes 0 sense to you.
Yeah, sure.
But she holds up and begins I wait, like, she's watching you, Alistair, to make sure you're still working on the book, but she's playing her lute while she's like just plinking away at it. And you guys, you get an improved short rest essentially. So
Fuck yeah.
you can spend 2 hit dice for the price of 1,
Oh, sweet.
and you get, if you're a warlock, you're fine. You get all your spell slots back. Everyone else, you get half of your expended spell slots back per per slot level. So, for instance, if you had 4, if you had 4 first level spells and you spent 2, you get those 2 back. You get up to half back, essentially. But that's only for first level, and then for second level, your second level spells, same thing. If you had 4 of those, you spent 1, you get that 1 back.
Sweet. Well, I'm pretty much good to go.
close enough to good to go.
I am going to ritual cast comprehend language.
So, looking at it, Alistair, let me explain better. It is in common, so you can understand it when you're reading it. It just doesn't make sense. You can understand the words on the page, but they don't make sense. That's why you think it's coded.
Okay.
Oh shit, am I still cursed? I'm pretty sure I should have had disadvantage on a whole lot of things if I'm still cursed.
Oh.
I forgot to play that, so we're just gonna go with it.
I really apologize. I totally forgot about that as well. Going forward.
But I will say if you cast comprehend languages, that will give you, because there is some like different words from other languages thrown in there, but it's mainly common. That will give you advantage on your next check.
Okay. What if I cast it at 3rd level?
I don't think that does anything.
Okay, so this one's advantage. I will guidance again. Shasha! Wow!
All right, guidance away.
Ah.
All right, that is what you needed. You needed a 17.
Oh, okay.
This looks to be an itinerary. Like a calendar, if you will. A list of scheduled planned events. And flipping through it, you see that tomorrow they were going to someplace in the warehouse district. And you list the warehouse in the code. that you decipher.
Okay, I'll mention this to everyone.
I apologize.
Does it give a time?
It says early in the morning, like something like 9 a.m.
Well,
But
then we had best rest.
Nessa says, that's our next target. Is everyone good to go?
Yeah, should I penalize myself somehow for not having, like, I feel bad. Like,
We'll
I
talk
should
about
have.
after session.
Yeah, sure.
But essentially on it, if Nessa's urgency is from if you wait, if you take a long rest, news from the MC was hit will trickle down to the warehouse and they will GTFO essentially.
Oh, of course. Okay. So
Oh,
yes.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's why she was willing to do only a short rest, and she improved your short rest. So you guys can just hit that as soon as possible.
Okay.
And so
Let's do
we will
it.
end the session. You're on your way to the next location. We will end the session there. I think that's around 3 hours. Congratulations, guys, on defeating the boss. One of the bosses of this arc.
Got him.
Yay.
I was gonna ask Nate. Sorry. If I'd be able to switch out, I took Shape Water as my Nyrisi thing. Am I able to switch it? I haven't used it.
Yeah,
If not, it's all good. But I thought I'd give it a shot. Kind of like Lightning Lure. Sounds fun.
yeah, that does. Yeah, you can always switch it out. For that one, it's like every time you level, you can switch it out. Generally, those ones granted by Nyrisi or any boon spell. Every time you level, you can swap it out, similar to Spellcaster.
Sweet. Thanks a lot.
And I'm gonna end the stream there, but we can stay a bit and talk if you guys want to.